The Fair region, home to the mysterious known energy as Gaia. Then in battle they were able to use our mons to actually bring them to their fullest potential, known as Synergy Boost. There's little to no mystery on it, or how our bonds between our Pokemon actually are capable of enhancing themselves so well in this way. But it makes us curious how our bonds between Pokemon manage to enhance as well in battle. How are we able to win with our favorite teammates, or being able to cope with a loss? There's many ways in this world that you have to be able to know to take a win or take a loss. But overall in the end, learning this big, crucial area, this criteria, makes you understand and becoming a stronger person, and have a stronger bond. How's everyone going today? My name is Scizor7, and today we're going to have some Scizor gameplay. We're returning back to the ranked ladder once again, fighting a B1 Blaziken. It took me a while to get my A5 back, so I've been playing some Blastoids for a little bit since it came out. I was trying to get some Blastoids gameplay to come up, but it's been spring break and I decided to turn my brain off for a little bit, to be honest. Having school and everything does really put a lot on you, like in terms of stress. So I decided to enjoy myself and play Blastoids. With that said and done, this is basically kind of like a nice little idea on how Scizor is basically played. You have to play really at least decently patient against certain opponents, even though I see many Scizors try to go for up close and personal. It's not really recommended. It's not the best of ideas. Mostly for the first round, what I'm trying to do is I want to feel him out on how this Blaziken plays, and it seems he just wants to get in my face 24/7, not letting up whatsoever, especially with the grabbing. Yeah, he does not want to let up. He just wants to continue that momentum that he wants. Alright, I'm gonna need Sylveon for this. Ouch. Please tell me I was blocking. Yes, I was blocking at least. Oh, never mind. Maybe the brightest of ideas was not try to go for that. Not go for 6X, because it just has too much startup frames. Okay, you got me good with that. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna break his guard for a little bit and just take him for a little roller coaster of grabs. Like he did to me in the first round. Okay, I think he was just waiting for that move. Okay, that was dumb of me. Okay, that is punishable. Why would you do a normal Flare Blitz? That is so punishable on so many ground levels. And why did you decide to go for the kill? Why? You had a life lead. Run away from me. I know some of the times a lot of people like to finish the job, but if you have a life lead and you don't want and you're afraid of going in for the kill, just run away. There's no shame in retreating. Except if you were maybe a power character, then maybe there might be. Hey, if you're a power character, just try to finish the job. Ouch. Gotcha! That is so satisfying doing that. Again! What is she doing? Does she know that's punishable on so many levels? Whoops. I was trying to go for a swords dance. Punishable. Dang it, I can't dribble him on the ground like a basketball because I was too close to the wall. Come here. And it's over. GG. Man, just from a long break of not using Scizor, I still kind of got it. I still have some kinks I have to work out with, but let's do it. That's how, throughout that entire match, that is relatively how most Scizors are played. Take the first match, let them win the first round, just have them a general feel on how they react. Like their reaction, their movements. So you'll be able to get a general feel on their play style. Once you do that, start adapting, like being able to adapt on the fly, being able to see the types of movements they're doing. Because once you're able to understand their concepts, you start trying to make certain ways of giving them a hard time to set up. It's like I said, every character has their own method of momentum, and Scizor is more on predicting and enhancing their moves when necessary. In this case, when I use Sylveon, I kind of enhance myself to get more durability. Because I know I'm not going to be able to win a fight due to my damage output, but if I can be able to stall myself and be able to wither them down while having little durability, or stronger durability, I mean, it kind of helps with that more of a stronger factor. Okay, I was kind of being a chicken there. It's a force of habit. When you became a standard character all your time, you start having some old habits, and that's one of them. Blocking on everything. But to be honest, it's not that bad of a habit, because that's just basically your old, basically your, kind of like your natural instinct in a way. It's because your body is not doing stuff naturally that you taught it to do. Like in anatomy, you have medulla oblongata that keeps you breathing normally without even awarely thinking about it. In this case, that's with blocking. Since I'm so much of a chicken, I'm used to being a standard fighter, I'm so used to blocking on the fly, so it's more conditioned in my head. Without actually me being aware of it. Okay, that's enough of my anatomy baffle for today. I'm supposed to be enjoying myself. Especially when I'm facing Kamal. No! Nope. Oh, well, you know the number one rules, guys. As a Scizor, don't try to grab. Even though it's satisfying some of the times of like hitting them with your giant metal claw, every Scizor is going to attack you no matter what. They don't want to get hit by a grab. Okay, bring it on. Give me that. That is punishable, and I'm taking it. Also, the Sylveon boost. Ouch. I let my guard down for a few seconds. Okay, I'll take a grab any day. I'm physically durable anyway, due to the Sylveon boost. Come here, you. Gotcha. That's a game I like to play a major look. And that's one of the key factors you have to always play for your victories. Give them that chance of doing that. What I like to call it, I call it burst panic. This is basically a situation your opponent is going to panic and they're going to press a random button and hoping of either stopping you in your path or trying to at least knock you out of duel phase, I mean. Because if you're in duel phase, for example, and you're at Scizor's burst, your initial goal is to get them to mispress. If they press the wrong button and you get the upper hand, punish them immediately for it. And I know my finger snapping is getting into the recording, so my apologies of me being a little bit annoying, but that's the initial intention. You have to punish them for their panic reactions. Their fight or flight responses that they're gonna get. Again with the anatomy rants. I'm telling you, if I keep up with these anatomy rants, I'm gonna end up having to make a playlist on all the information I tell you on the human anatomy. No, I'm telling you. You tell me what system in your body functions, I can tell you the entire function of it from top to bottom. Without that said and done, let's get back to this matchup. A little bit delay. Uh-oh. That's not what I want to do. Ow. No. No. That Garchomp, you needed that. Dang. I wanted to get that bug bite really badly. Come here. Punishable. Slam dunk. Can't help it, I had to say that because I was bouncing him like a basketball. You did the same thing. Man, this Garchomp is playing a little bit defensive. He does not want any of those projectiles. Good Captain Distance, but really bad with the autocorrects. That has to be a terrible thing that has to happen to many Garchomps, is that they get an autocorrect problem with their character. Uh-oh. I was thinking he was going to attack, but that was not just the right idea. But at least it got the chip damage. Ouch. Nope. Grabbing's bad. And that's all she wrote. So for those that are actually want to learn more on Scizor, this is actually the general idea you want to keep movements with. You want to make sure you want to balance between basically attacking and your momentum. Because you don't want to end up either A, slowing your momentum, because if you either slow down your momentum, your opponent will actually regain and control the fight much more easy. Remember, the important thing on Scizor is that he has a low damage output. So the big thing you have to be very concerned of is that you have to keep that momentum going. Because if you slow down your momentum for 1 second, you can be in a bad spot just like a snap of my fingers. You have to be very careful. Like for example, this Gardevoir matchup. I could tell from the neck up that I'm going to be in a bad spot because I don't really have any means to close the distance. Yes, I do have Hover Dash, but Gardevoir's light arrows, she managed to fully charge them in field phase. I can get staggered because it's a heavy attack now. It's not a light range attack. Hover Dash is only meant to cover distance for light range attacks, and I can go through them. Not against heavy attacks. If I can get one going at my face, that is. Oh, come on. Why can't you just take your bug bite? Man, I'm a nice person. Aye. Nope. Get down from there. My counterattack does air properties. Ow. That's just the brightest of ideas. Ouch, I forgot about that. Crap, I thought I was out of the way. Nope. Oh crap. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. No! Don't touch me! Stranger danger! I don't know how I managed to do that, but that was awesome. All I know is I did not want that Gardevoir grab me or touch me. Stranger danger, kids. Stranger danger. Get your hands off me. Yeah, that was actually a really decent, cool clash, actually. Marshable. Dash up grab. Never gets old. Gets better with age, actually. Like a very nice decorative wine. Why am I talking about drinks? That's just completely random. Okay, good. He's having no less options left to do but the burst just to get out of the pressure. Burst, to be honest, have to be the best thing for Gardevoir against this situation with that amount of pressure coming at her, especially from a Scizor. At this point, I'm just gonna do is play a little bit defensive. Uh-oh. How dare you send me into an oblivion? Get need. No Gardevoir sends me into the abyss of an oblivion with that burst attack. And gets away with that. Cause that looked like it hurt like hell. That was a consolation prize for them.
Keep up the good work.
Alright, next opponent. Oh, we're going at a good amount of time.
Searching.
A little bit of irony is that we didn't have a single loss yet. But I might jinx myself on that. But one thing that was really confusing about that Gardevoir is that she didn't actually use any future sight around her feet. Usually what a Gardevoir usually does, like pro Gardevoirs like H2 or Ouroboros, even though Gardevoir is not really a useful character. Don't get me wrong, this is my honest opinion. I love using Gardevoir some of the times on my off days. Like some of the times when I'm not recording, I usually like to play Gardevoir in friendlies or ranked some of the times. But Gardevoir is a hard character to use. But she does have ways to be able to be used properly. Most Gardevoirs would end up using like future sight towards their feet, so opponents try to close the distance, they can get punished for it.
Round one.
I guess he wasn't able to learn it to a point that he was able to use it sufficiently. But on a good note, we're facing a Blastoise. To be honest, out of all power characters, Blastoise had to be the fun character that had to be out for DLC. I played him for a couple of times too. He's very, for a power character, he's really like versatile with that shield. As you know, like Blastoise can end up using his shield fortress in ways like methods like in versatility. They can use his shield as a weapon and a means of protection as well, with withdrawal. Not to mention this thing's like a tank on steroids. This thing take a lot of punishment and keep on ticking. Dang it, he got out of range. Glad I got out of range of his counterattack. That's one of his weaknesses. His own counterattack is very vulnerable. Good read on that.
Great.
Just one thing that Blastoise does have a big problem with is that his own... Yes, he's really flexible around using Shield Fortress, but he is, for being a tank, he's very slow. So you have to be able to take consideration that you're not going to be going around at the speed of sound in a way with your speed. You're going to be outsped by mostly everyone, including Darkrai. So meaning, Blastoise does have a lot of power, but you have to be able to learn is that he's built like a tank, meaning that he's slow, but yet durable at the same time. Not to mention these counter frames just crazy. This guy's reading well. He's going for anti-airs if he's... Well, that was a good grab. Playing more defensive, which I like. But he should not be doing counter as much, like in that range. Especially if I'm in field phase, I can just simply walk away from him and he can be punished after the counterattack frames are up. Like after the counterattack was expired. Like I'll actually show you on that when we do an analysis on him too. That if you can see his counterattack, once it goes out, it's really bad with like recovery. I don't know why I ran into that. Oh, thank goodness that Swords Dance has counter frames, or otherwise I'll be taking that 6x. Going up. Dang it, I can't do my slam dunks. Or my basketball dribbles. Oh, I thought I was doing Swords Dance. I guess I was doing the U-turn on accident. Good use of Dark Pulse. I'm gonna keep that. I can do that all day. I don't care if getting punished for it. As long as I get to you. Not to be able to go through that. Oh crap. I think that's death. Yep, that is. This has to be the top 10 most powerful anime blast. Enough to shatter a planet. Well, I'm not even 100% sure on that. I can't even do the calculations of how much it could take just for that to be destroyed. Again, another Blastoise. At least I can counter through these Dragon Pulses really well. I just thought those were counter breakers. I keep on forgetting, that's Dark Pulse is doing. Just look at all that damage I did to it. That's just nothing. This thing's built like a freaking tank. I'm not doing anything to it. I'm like punching a brick wall. No, you're not trapping me in there. That's my stick. I'm the only one that get to trap people on Latios' Luster Purge. I'm sure everyone will be able to learn Blastoise, but at this point, to be honest, they're learning a lot for Blastoise just to such an early release. Most commonly, everyone will still be like labbing him and being able to learn more concepts on him. Good pressure with the waterfall. That just does a lot of damage to you. And I'm not talking about just like hitting you dead on. The chip damage is just unreal. Ow, people's elbow. No. This ain't WWE. This is Pokken. Ouch. Good pressure. Again, punishable. That's one thing that has to be menacing about Blastoise in his Mega form. Is that he gets another boost, like in his special attack, he gets another boost. Jeez, if he's just doing that move... Jeez, is he just doing that all the time? I guess he just wanted to win the round just by simply stalling out the match. That's cool, I mean, to be honest, there's no problem in stalling. Because Blastoise is a little bit hard to use. And he's still in development of being able to learn a good strategy with him. Ouch. Nice anti-air. And I walked into that. Oh! I hit too high. That hurts so much. Nope. Oh, great. He got his burst again. This is what I meant. This has to be the scariest part, because you use that third cannon and it does even more damage. Get away from me! That's punishable. Yes! Please tell me this kills it. This has to, because he was enraged already to begin with. Please! Nope, not enough! Ow, rapid spin. Oh no! Me by Big Mouth. I told myself I had throat got dry. I told myself I had so many wins, but now I'm like giving myself bad luck. The bad case of the Jujus.
So, how about it? How are you?
Not that, I mean... Oh man, my throat's dry. I mean the, bad luck. Just say bad luck, not the Jujubes. That's what I usually call it, but at that point, that was when I was a kid. Alright, how much time do we have left? I guess we can just do one more real quick. Wouldn't hurt.
Searching.
Seriously, my apologies for the cough. My throat was getting dry. That's the #1 rule when commentating. Don't cough. Not everyone does that. I'm not the only one who did it. But I always had to learn one important thing, and that's the Mirror's curse. The commentator curse. If you say something, you immediately get jinxed for it. Alright, our last person is a Shadow Mewtwo. Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer or the Shadow Mewtwo? That's not that bad of a name. To be honest, I had changed my names from Crozet 7 to Aura Knight. I just don't know why. I guess it just might be a good fresh start, to be honest. Wanted to change my name, and I was really interested in how Aura works in the real life. Good read. Oh, great. I thought I was able to move out of the way from that. Jeez, the resets of this guy. Dang. Those are some insane resets. I never saw actually the people do that in like competitive at all. Those were just pretty good. Come here! Time to play basketball! Oh, I only got 2 dribble. Alright, bring it on. I'm not scared of you. See what I mean? Wasn't so scared. Now I am. Ow! Eat the claw. Right to the shins. I'm not out of this yet. That's why I saved my burst for a last round. Even though it's a good rule to burst when necessary. I am stubborn. I rarely use my freaking burst. I guess he wants to end up go. Now he's motivated. No, I'm quicker than you. And I'm just gonna wait till your burst meter runs out. It's not really worth attacking you. Except for that. My turn. Come here. Uh-oh. Better end this quick. There's one thing I'm fearing about is that he might get his meter back. There we go. That's one thing you should always do in the final round. If you were at a Scizor versus Shadow Mewtwo matchup, the best concept you should ever go for. Final round, get their burst go away. Do not let them get it back. If you prevent them from getting it back, now gives them a hard time for them to react. Or not to react, but gives them a hard time. Because they are solely reliant on Synergy Burst. Because basically they can get it quicker than any character in the game. Just by winning Dual Face. Climb, good amount of wins, couple of losses. So I'm just going to call it a day.